going? All right.
Very well, yourself?
Not too bad, thanks.
Good.
Last time I met you, we were watching Israeli F-15s at Boddington.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. You've been quite busy, haven't you?
Sorry?
You've been quite busy. Sorry, you've got.
Yeah, very, yeah.
Right.
Yourself?
No.
Oh, right. Okay.
Are you on your own?
Yeah.
You are, yeah. It's a good setup you got there. What's been happening this morning? Anything much?
We were down at Manchester for the 747 retirement. Ladybird.
Really?
Number 4, yeah.
It's weird, isn't it? Seeing the end. The end of jumbos
Yeah, it's a great shame.
and the 380s going as well.
Well,
Oh my God.
yeah, 380s not so severe with the 380s. You know, Emirates are keeping their fleet.
Yeah.
Qatar are, probably going to keep theirs. Etihad the same. Singapore the same. It's
Yeah.
only Air France that have sort of
Right.
had enough.
Okay.
But I think they've done a deal with Airbus anyway to bring A350s in. So
Yeah.
it's.
Yeah. Which is good news.
Is it okay? Stand by. What's wrong? Like a crackling noise? What? Is it? Okay. I'm taking that mic out. I'm taking the mic out. I'm not gonna.
Take care.
I think that's. Yeah. Cheers. All the best. Thank you. See you in a bit.
Yeah.
That's because I dropped it at the beginning. I think. Yeah. Which is really bad because if that mic's. But mind you, they're sending a new one, aren't they? So. Did I just swear then? Did I just swear or no? That's just. Okay. Right. That's it was tinny, yeah? No. No, yes I did take it out, sorry. Oh my, okay. I don't know. I can't hear it, and I'm not. We're gonna have to restart. We're gonna have to restart, man. Because I'll have to restart the pond. Okay, I'm gonna restart. Oh, okay. Run it. Okay, run it. Yeah. That's probably something to do. Oh, look at that, and he waited for us as well. Look at that. He's just pulling on now. Here we go, folks. Okay. Well, here we go. We'll get onto the sort of. As you can see, folks, it's a different runway operation today. Other 2 times that we've been here, so this thing's going to come flat out over us. Please go low. Please go low. And I think we do also have the. We've also got the QRA section also active as well. Here we go. Let's just get this one. This is going to be quite tricky to track. Nice and close, mate. Nice and close. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. We've got power going in there. We've got the QRA, a couple of QRAs sitting there. Quick Reaction Alert Force Squadron, which has come from over the other side, ladies and gents. I myself only sort of like was made aware of it, that the apparently QRA is based over there. In the HAS hangars, hard aircraft. Sorry about the focus issues there as well. We've got 2 of them coming out. So when I arrived here, we missed a group of 4 and 2 going out. Fortunately for us, we've managed to. I thought that we were only going to get them returning and doing their usual touch and go, or here we go. So now these guys, folks, these guys that just went out there, the QRA, they're the, or QRF, some people call them Quick Reaction Force. They're the folks that basically, the fully fledged pilots, crews who will protect our skies. They police our skies, basically. They're the old Bill of the sky. They're the great British old Bill for the southern sector of the UK, and there is a northern sector as well, which is taken care of by that team up there, Lossiemouth, I think it is. Now these folks over here, this is the training squadrons here. Not so much the training squadrons, but the conversion units, where you're converting from one aircraft to another, general training, air-to-air refueling, practicing sessions. When we see them coming in a little bit later on, and this is a lot of this stuff is what I've learned from you guys. When they come in later on, you see the fueling boom will be still out, which will mean that they have been carrying out air-to-air AAR exercises. The coffee guy's gone. That's not good, is it? But hey, we can leave that. We've got a couple. Basic Pyro. Good afternoon to you. That was QRA. Well, was it not? Okay, because the QRA basically come from over there, don't they? So maybe there are other squadrons that are based over there as well. So how do we know that wasn't the QRA? Someone very knowledgeable, obviously. Leighton Hughes, good afternoon to you. Yeah, got Basic Pyro and got Leighton Hughes, good afternoon to you. Matt Smith, QR only go up in an emergency, Jerry. That wasn't the QRA take-off jets that weren't armed. Okay, but don't QRA go out for test sessions? Surely. I appreciate that there are QRA aircraft and jets over there that are fully armed. I think there's 2 or 3 of them that are at all times armed and ready to intersect. But surely the QRA go out on exercises, don't they? Unarmed? Wouldn't that be right? It just kind of makes a little bit of sense, but anyway. Oh dear, wrong clock. Hope the weather at Cranwell is better than it was today at 12 o'clock. Well, I tell you what, it's a lottery, is what it is, and that's what we're going to have to deal with. You see, now that geezer there over there, he's coming out of the QRA section, but obviously I can understand that the QRAs would be fully armed if they were on alert. However, these guys, surely they go out training, don't they?
I think that looks right, honestly. No, I don't know what to flat down there. You're not going too far.
We've got another one coming out at least. Do what?
Isn't that far? No?
Yeah.
No, that isn't that far. There's a lot of things around here that we can...
Does it not?
Don't
Okay.
sing it.
Well, how does it work then?
There's some dogs running around too. Well, I love dogs.
I can understand that they will only.
There, look.
Okay, so these fellas over here are just not QRA. So the only significance of the right hand side of the airfield is that the QRA are based there. I mean, you know, everybody needs educating, and I'm. Do what? Sorry.
Don't get stung. By what? The nettle.
3 and 11 squadron are okay. 3 and 11 are over there, right? Okay, well there we go. Thank you, whoever gave us that information. Where was that? Andy Boston, thank you. Yeah, no, I can understand that but surely, surely the QRA still, QRA do practice runs with a plane, etc. Okay. What? A dummy attack aircraft. Most Typhoons on Has side of airfield are squadron aircraft
two QRA jets will be in Haas out of sight, and so it could be any one of those Haas bunkers there, of course. Any one of those.
Oh.
Only they don't train, no? Okay, that's interesting. Wow. That means they're very, they don't train? I find that very hard to believe. What, do they sit around twiddling their thumbs and playing chess all day?
Don't touch it.
Okay. They went up a couple of days ago escorting a Ryanair flight to Stansted. That was their training. Yes, I remember hearing about that, Chris. And of course they would have been armed, most definitely. But in the meantime, what do they do in the meantime? Surely they go up. Never practice under QRA, only when rotated out of QRA. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. So QRA practice when they're out of QRA. Okay, so when we're talking about QRA, we're talking about the pilots here, not the aircraft themselves. So yeah. Jason Yeoman, welcome, Jason. All squadron pilots train for QRA, so they don't need to train whilst on QRA duty. Yeah, that's not quite what I was talking about. I was just saying the fact that they do train. They have to train. They simply wait in the Q shed for the call, 24 hours on duty at a time. Wow. So all squadron pilots train for QRA, so they don't need to train whilst on QRA. No, of course they're not going to train whilst they're on QRA duty because they're going to get called out on QRA while they're up in the sky, isn't it? So yeah. But you see what I mean? I mean you've got 20 pilots here. All 20 of them, as you say, are QRA trained. Say you have 5 of them, or 4 of them, or 3 of them sitting in the QRA Haas bunker. The other ones will surely be training, I'd imagine, and if that's the case, training on other aircraft, not obviously not QRA aircraft, but there's Cobra 42 there, is it? Okay, so this looks like this could be a touch and go possibly, or?
Jess? Okay.
Quite an ugly looking jet with its gear deployed when it's flying, but an unbelievable machine on the floor when she's down on the deck. so mean. Blast doors on those hardened aircraft shelters. Shaped like...
It's raining!
Well, that's brilliant. If they do know it all, that's great. That's great. Right, without seeing the tail markings, we have no idea. We start off with a beautiful 747 going out of Manchester. People are allowed to be here with their kids and family, you know. It's like, as soon as Big Jet TV turns up, you don't have to all go home and leave me on my own. They were here first as well, you know. Oh dear, never mind. Okay, here we go, here we go. So I've managed to, wasn't actually expecting to get any anything okay this afternoon, to be honest with you folks. I realised that there would be going out. That's the one. Okay, hold on a minute. Let me put. I'll sort the mic out in a minute, for God's sake. Wait a second. Oh, that's so annoying.
Jeff?
Just about to come out, so let me just ask, is that better? Is that better? Hold on a minute. Right, okay. I will set that like that. Wait a minute. Right. Is that better? Is that better? Ladies and gentlemen, thanks Gary Webb, camera nice, bobber. See, it's conflicting, isn't it? Some people saying that sounds fine, so I don't know, Mister. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, Alison Bowers, welcome. Fellow Canadians, Philip Thorley, Steve Coe, Egbert 21, Mark Upton, Miles High, Andy Jones, Laura Ribbons, Neil Banks, Egbert 21, Trone Hunter, J.M. Corslan, 1984, giving a big thumbs up. So here we are, folks. So we might see a returning duo do a run and break, we don't know, but we'll see. That's a great shot when they do that. Now you can see the canards working. Now these guys haven't got the. You see the canards being deployed there into the full, possibly maybe not into the full braking, but being utilised as the air brake or ground spoiler, whichever way you want to put it. Oh, this is good. This is good. You're joking, who's that? Okay. Hey, look at his full run out. So he hasn't got the fueling boom. Oh, no, he hasn't. No, that's the guided, because this is the single seater. That's the guided, possibly the either that's for the boom, or someone's going to have to let me know, but it's either for the boom or that's for the for guided missiles, perhaps. Maybe the infrared for the guided missiles. Yeah! That's a tool, that is, look. Eurofighter. Okay, we've got one coming out. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so we're all agreed now. Audio is good. Everything's fine. Mike, wear it. The noise of these jets reminds me of trying to play golf. Trying to play golf? Oh, that's your excuse, is it? Oh, he's made me free putt. Look, he's too noisy. How many mulligans do you have around then, Mike? Only joking, mate. Okay. What's that? So Trone asking about the aircraft, some being single-seater, some being twin-seater. Obviously the twin-seater being the trainer. Single-seaters will be I mean, who knows? It could be anything from a fully qualified pilot out training, QRA or otherwise. I'm guessing actually when you actually think about it, when you actually think about it, maybe because Coningsby and Lossiemouth are the only two QRA stations in the UK. Lossiemouth being the northern sector, Coningsby being the southern sector, or looking after the southern sector, or policing it, should I say. So therefore, I'm imagining that the majority of these pilots will be training as QRA pilots. Would that be right? But there are a few squadrons that actually operate from here, one of which is linked to the Qatar Amiri family, which I found out a couple of weeks ago. Architect design, loving it. Close up, just then. Lane Bird, Neil Banks, Timmy Toothpicks. Why do they practice touch and go runs, J. Lucas? Well, it's all part of the procedure, isn't it, really? I mean, just put it in your logbook. Here we go. Be great if we had some reheat departures. Can't believe the coffee guy's gone. It's half a day, isn't it? Leave it out, son. Just McMillies. 50 stars. Thank you, Just. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, new member. Papa Dings McTavish. Oh, no. Papa Dings McTavish. Oh, there we go, look. So that's a go-around. Not a touch and go, a go around. I'm guessing it's it's what we call it in the civilian world anyway. Or missed approach, whichever way you want to call it. Don't forget tomorrow, folks. RAF Cranwell, not Cranford, Cranberry or Cranley in Surrey, Cranwell, one of the very famous Royal Air Force training establishments. We will be live from there. At what time? I'm not sure at the moment because Red Arrows, I don't know if they're stationed down there at the moment or what, because I think they're flying out of Scampton. Scampton, I say. Scampton. They're out of Scampton at the moment before they get moved to Waddington, innit? They're going down to the Wave. Ooh, no time, eh? Okay, Jeff, yeah. Estimated. Stay with it, son. Stay with it. Oh, okay. Wow. That's right. Perfect. So we can come here in the morning, but I do want to get a good position. Watch the vortex. Look at that beautiful vortex, man. And the tyre smoke. Aero brake. He's going up again, look. That's a touch and go. Rolling touch and go as well. Nice. Big bird. Bottle jar, jar bomb. Quite clearly the shortened cockpit canopy. Very easy to distinguish with the trainers versus the single seaters, purely from the length of their canopy. Oh, misses! It was gorgeous. Look at that. Some of that Pupperdings McTavish. Scott Topley, Timmy Toothpicks, Miles High, Cameron Knights, Nane Bob. Okay. Kirsty L, good afternoon to you. Jeff White's given us some information. Yeah, TCC noticing that vortex. Oh, I can get a little bit closer if I want to. Do I want to? I don't really know. Watch the vortex. Yeah. Aero brake. Aero brake. Watch the canards at the front. As he drops the front end, he's just keeping the canards. He's wheeling. Beautifully controlled wheelie, man. Or aero brake. Just using the whole aircraft to slow himself down. Canards doing their work as well as ground spoilers. Little bit of rudder movement going on there. And there's the canards coming down for spoilers there. Look at that. Yeah. You love it, don't you, mate, eh? Look at that. Looks like one of them raptors, doesn't it? Dinosaurs. Eh? No? Alright. He's coming off early, though. Sorry about that. So the fueling boom's not deployed, so they haven't been AAR testing. So that means Mildenhall may be a little bit quieter today, I don't know, down the road. I love you, butter. James Lang in Scotland, new member. James Lang, welcome to Big Jet TV, my friend. New member here. Wow. And still they come. From the south side. The shoe. The shoe, the shoe. No, the gourd, the gourd. Yeah, okay. I was planning on getting down there early anyway. You know, not early, but, you know, early enough just so we get a good spot, you know. That's my impression, by the way, folks. That wasn't the real engine doing that. See if we can wait for his canopy time. Everybody's leaving, obviously because RAF Cranwell, the Red Arrows were based there. Okay. They turned out washing red one day. The Bootle lad. The Bootle lad is from Bootle. So we'll, the steps will be chocks in first, steps up. Let's just watch this sequence. I'll keep my eye on the other jets that are making their way out right now. You're not going to miss a thing, folks. Oh, say a bit there. Stupid ball. Scott Topley, thank you very much indeed. Bilge Pump, what a fantastic name. Lovely fella as well. Great, gave some great feedback. Thank you, Bilge Pump, my friend. Pullock 20. Andy. Okay, Pullock 20 obviously knows his stuff. Maybe a daft question, but why do some have one slung tank and others two? Yeah, I'm guessing that is the answer that's coming from 20 there, was that obviously depends on the length of their training mission, I'm guessing. North Sea, just training around, could be literally going anywhere, the Mac Loop. It's a fair old Jenny, innit? Ground generator that they use. Charles Tomlinson, there we go, just different configurations depending on ordnance fitted. Yeah, and I guess when there is no ordnance fitted, yes, of course, I see what you mean, yeah. So so I'm guessing what we're saying here, Charles, is that they wouldn't generally switch out centre for wing tanks regularly. I'm imagining that they will probably, am I right in saying here, keep that aircraft in that configuration, and it is configured with either the belly tank or the wing tanks because of its particular ordnance configuration as and when it might be needed to carry ordnance. Bring your show over to Pensacola, Todd Burke saying. Well, I'd love to, mate, but I can't come to the United States of America at the moment. I take it Pensacola is in the United States of America. Thomas Force went to RAF Millnorn and RAF Lakenheath yesterday. There was an F-15 in the circuit at Lakenheath. Wow. Should be though, shouldn't there? F-15 in the circuit at Lakenheath, because they're all F-15s that operate there. Bob, Max Woodman. Miles high. Typhoon can do Mach 2 and fly 55,000 feet. I thought, Miles, that I thought that was I thought it was a bit higher than that 55. I thought it was 60. I thought it was 65 or 68, something crazy like that. But yes, pretty crazy. Jeff White saying Red Arrow's display. Okay, now at 150 through to 235. Thank you. Reke Rat looks like he's heading to air refueling. Is that AARA8 as in Area 8? What's that then? The boot lad. Thank you very much indeed, my friend. Jackie B. Steve Russell, Jerry, RAF no longer use the Mach loop. Oh yes, of course. Somebody told me that the other day. Who told me it? They got a rocket up their backside because apparently one of the RAF lads came through the Mach loop and went and did a vertical climb out. I think that was perhaps the reason why they got moved on from there. And only use the Lake District for low flying training. Mach loop is now exclusively US Air Force, except for the occasional heavy RAF stuff. Okay, so the RAF fighter jets no longer use the Mach loop, I'm imagining there. So Lake District, yes, right, there we go. So could be heading out anywhere, those guys, but yeah. Interesting, and thank you for the update on that, Steve. I don't know if it was you, Steve, who actually told me about that the other day. I think it might have actually been Andy, who I met at Lakenheath last week when I was speaking to him on the phone afterwards about the whole business of the RAF being, we like to use the word banned, but stopped from flying there. M14 guy, thank you very much indeed. We got your email as well. Miles high, there we go. Chris Scapaloo, there we are. Last two have gone out to the North Sea. Thanks for that, mate. Kid Cornell, Brandon Baker, Alan B. Are the Rapier batteries at Coningsby? Alan B asking. Are we talking ordnance there with the Rapier? I'm guessing we are. Is that right? There we go. Colin Bonham, 65,000 feet. I was right for once. Cool, blimey, got it right. Yeah.
I think I don't know. Is that what they were talking about with the rapier battery? There we go, Mighty Enid. I was right again. Wow, that's two things I got right today. AAR 8 Area 8. Thank you very much indeed. Recce Rat missiles. There we go. Yes. Even though you've spelt it missiles. Tiago Alvin saying Macloop is more enjoyable to see than the Star Wars Canyon. The Star Wars Canyon? Which one's the Star Wars? Is that in Star Wars, or is that? Am I missing something here? Paul Lawler saying not many rapier left. Probably been replaced by whatever modern ordnance there is. Oh. Okay, so that's interesting. That who was it who said that? Mick Daubney, wondering what the black stain on the top of the wing was. There an oil leak? No, my friend, that is basically the APU exhaust outlet, I believe. I think that's the outlet for the APU exhaust. I believe. I would say something like that. It's the US version of the Macloop, Jerry, and it's way better than the Macloop. Jamie Rees saying, okay, there we go. That's the Star Wars Canyon, blah blah. Well, I mean, I'd love to go to somewhere like that, but the problem that we have, obviously, with the Macloop is we can't go there for a couple of reasons. Firstly, we probably wouldn't get any signal, and also because you could be sitting up there all day, you never get any. Hello, what's that? That's a helicopter. Yeah. An Apache directly to my east, I think that is. The camera can stay fixed. Is it just I don't know if you've seen it yet, folks, while I was talking, but I don't know if any of these ground crews, they literally crawl all over these aircraft. Obviously, they don't have hobnail boots on, but it just goes to show how strong the aircraft is, and of course, it's 90% composite as well. You know, thing is just uber light. Power to weight ratio is just like nothing else. Paul Robinson's, where's best to see the Reds tomorrow? Paul, well, on Big Jet TV. But no, seriously, at RAF Cranwell is where you want to head if you can. Yeah, thanks, folks. I've got the Star Wars Canyon. I've got that now.
Wow. Ali Leyland for my sister for Christmas just gone and bought her the experience to fly alongside a Spitfire at Duxford. Wow. I hope she's not watching this. For this year, but under the circumstances.